Marcus had hiked solo sections of the Appalachian Trail for 11 years. He was methodical, prepared, the kind of person who checks the weather 3 days out and double-checks his gear the morning of. He wasn't the kind of person things happened to. His plan for that September was straightforward: a 6-day solo section hike through a remote stretch in Virginia. No meetups, no check-ins until day 3. He'd done it before. He preferred the quiet. He set out on a Tuesday morning. The sky was low and gray, not threatening, just flat. The kind of sky that doesn't promise anything. The first 2 days were uneventful. The trail was familiar. The nights were cold, but not unreasonable. He cooked, he slept, he kept moving. On day 3, somewhere around mile marker 247, he first saw the figure. It was standing at the far end of a long straightaway. Just standing, not moving, just watching. Marcus slowed. He wasn't alarmed, not yet. You see people on the trail. Sometimes they stop, sometimes they rest. He kept walking. The figure didn't move. He reached the spot where it had been standing. Nothing. No boot prints, no disturbed brush, just the trail continuing into the trees. He told himself it was the distance, the light. He didn't look back. Mile marker 253. 6 miles further. Marcus had stopped to eat. Sitting on a flat rock just off the trail, protein bar, map open in his lap. Normal. Routine. He looked up. The figure was there again. Same posture, same distance, maybe 100 yards ahead, standing directly on the trail, facing him. Marcus stood up slowly. He watched it. He waited. The figure didn't move. He looked down at his compass. Just a second, 1 second. And when he looked back up, it was gone. He stood there for a long time after that. The figure was wearing dark clothing. No pack, no poles, nothing you'd carry on a 6-day hike. Just standing there with its hands at its sides, like someone waiting for something that hadn't arrived yet. Marcus hiked faster. He told himself it was another hiker, someone who'd taken a side trail, someone who'd moved on. He almost believed it. At mile marker 261, he saw it again, and this time, it was closer. 50 yards. Marcus stopped completely. The figure was on the trail, 50 yards ahead, still, facing him directly, hands at its sides. Marcus did not move. He said, years later when he wrote this down, that the worst part wasn't the figure. The worst part was the silence. Because the Appalachian Trail is never truly silent. There's always wind in the leaves, always something moving, always something alive nearby. In that moment, nothing. No birds, no wind, no sound at all. Just the figure, just him. Marcus made a decision. He was going to call out to it. Hello, are you all right? Something. Anything to make it real and ordinary and human. He opened his mouth. The figure turned its head to one side, like it was listening, like it already knew what he was going to say. Marcus turned around. He walked back the way he'd come, fast, not running, because some part of him understood that running was wrong. He found a side trail. He took it. He pushed into the woods until he found a clearing, sat down, and did not move for 2 hours. At dusk, he found the nearest shelter. He signed the trail register. His name, the date, the mile marker. He ate nothing. He lay in his sleeping bag in the corner of the shelter, and he watched the tree line until exhaustion took him. In the morning, he was alone. He checked the register before he left. Almost didn't notice it. His name, Marcus Webb. The date, the mile marker. And below it, in different handwriting, his name again. Marcus Webb. The same date, 1 hour earlier. He hadn't signed it twice. He was the only one who had slept in that shelter. He walked to the trailhead. He sat down. He waited for the rangers. If you've hiked the Appalachian Trail alone, drop it in the comments. I want to know if you felt it. Not fear exactly, just the certainty that something knows where you are. Stay with me.
The rangers found nothing. No second hiker. No record of anyone else in that section during those 3 days. Trail cameras at 2 access points showed Marcus entering. No one else. Marcus spent 2 weeks after that barely sleeping. Not because of nightmares. He told his brother he wasn't having nightmares. He said the nights were too quiet. He said he'd gotten used to the sound of someone walking behind him. He hasn't been back to the Appalachian Trail. Plenty of people have hiked that section since, mile markers 247 through 261. There are posts on hiking forums about it if you know where to look. Some say there's a strange stillness in that stretch, a quiet that doesn't feel natural, a sense that the trail behind them has shortened somehow. One post, it's been deleted now, was from a woman who said she saw a figure at mile 253. Dark clothing, no pack, standing perfectly still. She said she almost spoke to it. She said it turned its head before she could, like it was listening, like it already knew what she was going to say. She didn't finish the post. No one knows why she deleted it. The trail register from that shelter was photographed as part of a routine maintenance record. The photo exists. Marcus Webb's name appears twice, in different handwriting, on the same date, 1 hour apart. The trail didn't record who signed it first. No one has been able to answer that, including Marcus. Some stories connect, others remember you.
If you thought that story was disturbing, wait until you hear what happened in this next one. Click the video on your screen now, and make sure you subscribe, because the next story might be even worse.